So, kanino ka dapat mag-thank you? Dapat mag-thank you ka sa roots mo. Hello again guys! Today we're talking about adrenal insufficiency. Before kasi, naririnig lang natin yung word na adrenaline kapag may exciting na gagawin or nabigla ka sa pagmamadali. But, ano nga ba yung connect nito with adrenal insufficiency? Okay, think of your adrenal glands as factories in your body that makes hormones, which help you deal with stress and keep things in balance. When these factories don't make enough hormones, it can be hard for your body to handle stress properly. And lots of people can have this issue, so it's pretty common. So, ano nga ba yung mga symptoms ng adrenal insufficiency? When your adrenal glands aren't making enough hormones, it can cause a bunch of different symptoms. From feeling really tired to having trouble handling the cold, you might also notice like low blood sugar, low blood pressure, more allergies, or feeling really down or uninterested in some stuff. It can vary from person to person ha, and some people might have mild symptoms while others naman have more severe ones. So now, ano nga ba yung mga causes ng adrenal insufficiency? Bakit siya nangyayari? First and foremost, why don't you check your genes? A lot of things can cause adrenal insufficiency and your genes are one of them. Sometimes kasi if you've got certain genetic tendencies, they can mess with how your adrenal glands work. So it's like your DNA can have a say in whether your adrenal glands behave properly or not. So, kanino ka dapat mag-thank you? Dapat mag-thank you ka sa roots mo if your adrenals are working fine. And secondly, you can be born with weak adrenal glands, which means they don't work quite right from the start. So, bakit nga ba ganun? This can happen if your mom didn't get enough of the right nutrients during the pregnancy or if she was exposed to harmful stuff like toxins. So, even before you're born, things happening around you can affect how your adrenal glands develop and function. Next, when we were young, not getting the right food can mess with your adrenal glands over time, making them weaker. And this is what we call nutritional imbalances. So if you're not eating well, or if your food has stuff like pesticides in it, it can throw off the balance in your body and affect how your adrenal glands work. So very important na mag-source tayo ng organic food. It will give you and your kids enough minerals growing up. So what you eat and what's in your environment can have a big impact on your adrenal health from a young age. Next up, other stressors. What are those ba? Lots of things in life can stress you out, like family problems, school projects, career, or financial worries. Sino nga bang hindi kasi masistress with these problems? And all this stress can tire out your adrenal glands because they're constantly working to help you deal with it. Plus, things like sugar, caffeine, and drugs can add to the strain and making your adrenal glands even more worn out. So, it's like a double whammy, right? And stress from life problems and stimulants can both weaken how well your adrenal glands work. And fifth cause, infections. Alam mo ba na even yung mga bagay na pumapasok sa katawan natin, like kung meron kang infection or energy imbalances, it can stress out your adrenal glands kung saan natin to iniiwasan. It's like adding more weight to an already heavy load for your adrenal glands to handle. So if this internal issue aren't dealt with, they can make your adrenal glands even more tired. And hindi lang yan ang dapat nating iwasan. Our next cause are toxic substances. And being around harmful things like chlorine, mercury, household cleaners, and pesticides can harm your adrenal glands over time. And these toxins can mess with how your glands work, making them weaker. Also, a certain medical treatments like cortisone or prednisone can throw off the balance of hormones in your body, including those produced by your adrenal glands. So both environmental toxins and certain medication can affect your adrenal health. And last, but most important, mental attitude. Your attitude affects how you handle stress. Feeling worried, scared, angry, or resentful can make stress worse. But if you focus on being thankful and kind to yourself and others, it can help reduce stress. And also, realizing that our bodies and the world are always changing, letting go of things that don't matter and choosing to spread love can help lower stress levels. So in short, let go and let the universe do its thing. Ganun! But paano nga ba natin maiiwasan ng adrenal insufficiency? Of course, we need early detection. Sometimes kasi, you can tell if someone has adrenal insufficiency just by looking at their symptoms. Things like really tired all the time, getting more allergies, not being able to handle the cold well, feeling weak, or having low blood pressure are all the signs that something might be up with the adrenal glands. So if you notice this symptom, it could be a clue that the adrenal insufficiency is going on. Ano-ano nga ba ang test na pwede natin gawin to detect adrenal insufficiency? Number 1, health professionals can use blood tests to figure out if someone has adrenal insufficiency. They might notice things like low sodium and high potassium levels in the blood, as well as the low glucose and higher than normal blood urea nitrogen levels. But it's important to know that the other things can affect these readings too, so health professionals need to look at the whole picture when making a diagnosis. Next on the list is by checking the levels of 17 steroids in urine. However, this test is the most accurate when it's done with ACTH injection. This injection helps stimulate the pituitary gland, which then tells the adrenal glands to produce hormones. And by measuring the response of the adrenal glands to this stimulation, health professionals can get a better idea of how well they're functioning. And syempre, third way to detect your adrenal insufficiency, mawawala ba ang HTMA? Hair analysis can also give clues about adrenal insufficiency. Dr. Paul X research has identified certain signs on a hair analysis that can point to issues with the adrenal glands. And these signs include levels of sodium and potassium in the hair, as well as the certain ratios between the different elements. So, by looking at these patterns in the hair, health professional can get more information about the adrenal health. So, after we found out na meron kang adrenal insufficiency, ano na yung dapat gawin? How do we correct them? Yes, we need to focus on improving our nutrition. Treating adrenal insufficiency usually involves focusing on nutrition, making lifestyle changes, and managing stress. And iba-iba naman kasi yung condition ng bawat tao. So healthy diet that's personalized to each person's need is really important, along with taking supplements that help support the adrenal glands. So by eating right, people with adrenal insufficiency can feel better and manage their symptoms more effectively. Secondly, make sure to change your lifestyle for the better. In-improve mo nga yung diet mo but not your activities. So guess what? Wala din nangyari. So by making changes to your lifestyle can also keep your adrenal glands healthy. This means finding ways to lower stress and practicing relaxation techniques like meditation. By reducing the things that stress you out and learning how to relax can give your adrenal glands a break and help them to work better. Kaya naman, chill ka lang. And last but not the least, attitude adjustment. Your attitude can really affect the health of your adrenal glands. So if you let go of the negative feelings like resentment and fear, it can help reduce the stress on your adrenal glands. Having a more positive outlook can be actually good for your adrenal health. So remember, when your adrenal glands aren't working well, it can make you feel bad. But if you find out what's wrong and fix it the right way, you can help your adrenal glands do their job better and make you feel healthier overall. That's all for now, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also comment below with your thoughts. For more health information, visit our website getbetter.ph.